In the start of the story we see a boy wearing a mask and a girl. Boy just defeated the Dark Lord. Girl is praising the boy saying, "You did it, Senraku, Dark Lord is defeated once for all." In the next moment we see Senraku jump to hit that girl on her face. Senraku attacks her saying, "You are the one responsible for all of this, because of you I had to fight the Dark Lord again and again." After that we see a message, Furia Chronicles Online, the end, thank you for playing. So the boy is actually playing a VR game. The boy is very happy after completing the game. After that we learn that this era is very modern and the computer games are very much forgotten. In this era VR games are normal and everyone has a VR headset instead of a computer. There are many big games with good graphics and everything, but there are some games that are very bad and no one likes to play them. These games have many bugs and unplayable, but there are some people who like to play games like, we call these people trash game hunters. And our protagonist is also one of them. His name is Rakuro. We learn that Rakuro's mom likes to collect butterflies and insects. Rakuro informs his mom that one butterfly is flying freely outside the cage. Rakuro is getting ready for school. In the school we see a girl, she is practicing the words that she wants to say to Rakuro, she is thinking about talking about games with him. But when she runs to talk to Rakuro, his friend comes there and starts talking to Rakuro, she doesn't get a chance to talk to him. After that we see a gaming store, there is a girl whose name is Mana. She is the owner of the store and expecting to see an increase in sales because of summer. We see Rei enter the store. This is the girl from before who wants to talk to Rakuro. Rei looks around the store like she is looking for someone. Mana tells her that Rakuro didn't come here today. She says, "I am not looking for him," but in reality she is looking for him. Mana tells her that Rakuro is playing an extra trashy game these days. The game that boy is holding behind you, Furia Chronicles Online. That game is full of bugs, enemies' attack patterns are very bad, completing even the first stage of that game is very hard, and defeating the last boss is a nightmare. Suddenly Rakuro enters the store and asks Mana for some new trashy games. After seeing Rakuro, Rei disappears from there. Then Mana asks Rakuro, "Did you complete the Furia Chronicles Online?" He replies yes and then starts explaining to her about the game. Like there is a girl named Furia in the game, she can't even walk an inch without killing someone, and anything bad that happens in the village is all due to her, but she tells everyone that the Dark Lord did it. But I managed to complete the game and get my revenge from that girl. Now that I have completed this game I don't know what to play next. Mana tells him about the game that is not trash but an SSS rank game. She tells him that you should play some god tier games also. This game's name is Shangri-La Frontier. God tier game without any bugs and for VR headset. This game is very popular. You should try it at least once. Rakuro is looking at the poster thinking, after playing so many trashy games I am going to play this game that has no bugs and with more than 30 million players. Rakuro purchased that game and now is sitting on his bed reading the details about that game. He read that this game already set the world record for the most players online at the same time. This game is very popular with no haters. And also with a very advanced system that no other game has, these games have no bugs. After reading all the details about the game he enters the game. In the game first he has to make his character. There are so many classes to choose from. The class that he chose is Mercenary Twin Blade. Now he has to select his origin, the one that he chose is Wanderer. After that we see his final character, you can see his character on the screen. We learn that the Rakuro playstyle consists of no armor and the best weapon. If he gets any armor he will sell the armor for better weapons. After that he chose his game name, he chose Senmaru. In every game he chooses the same name for his character. After that, the system asks him to lay down in a safe place. Now he is inside the game, we see him in the forest. He gets up and checks his movements. He can run, walk, climb, and grab. It feels like real life. Everything is very smooth. He opens his map to check where he is, then he thinks, don't the games like this first make us complete the tutorial level, then send us to the beginner area? But this is not the case for Rakuro because of his Wanderer origin. People who select Wanderer origin immediately get sent to the beginner area without any tutorial. He checks his map and there are 2 towns, Rampant Forest, and in the east there is a town Firstia. Looking at the name, this looks like the starter town. Rakuro decided to go to the starting town first. He is walking while looking at his stats. His stats are very low. While he is walking, one monster attacks him from behind. He dodges the attack and activates twin blades. He kills that monster easily with his twin blades. After killing the monster, he gets his axe as a reward. And his level increases from 1 to 2. He notices something moving in the bushes. One rabbit monster attacked him. He dodges his attack, but that rabbit attack is so strong that it completely destroys the tree. After that, Rakuro attacked the rabbit and killed him. Now his level increases from 2 to 4. And did not get any drop items. But he learns a new skill, the flash counter. Then he notices that he didn't use any skill until now and also didn't encounter any bugs. He remembers the bugs that he encountered in previous games, like enemies getting invisible, going outside from the game boundaries, and many other bugs. Finally, I can enjoy this game without any problems. After that, he started hunting monsters to increase his level and to learn new skills. He also gets some points that he can use to increase his stats. He kills many monsters and learns some new skills. Now his level is 12. Then he opens his map and sees that the Firstia town is so far away from here, but Secondable town is a lot closer, and to reach there he had to cross the river. Now he decided to go to the Secondable town first. When he reaches the river, there is a big snake protecting the bridge. That snake stats are very high. Senraku thinks about the attack patterns of snakes and takes time to think. After some thinking, he runs to attack the snake, saying, I don't need any armor to defeat you. After that, we see a town. There are many people. But one person is wearing big armor that looks very expensive. Everyone is looking at that person. This is the end of the video. Subscribe for the next part. Also tell me in the comments, do you want any other anime recap, and thanks for watching.